know, guys, thanks a lot.
When I met Sheila,
I'm saying
Thanks a lot.
Sheila.
Thanks a lot.
I don't want to date anybody.
Quanisha.
you wouldn't date a girl because of her name?
It ends in an A.
Ooh. Folks,
Please,
see this one.
please,
Please elaborate.
please give me that.
Hold on, what? You can't go out with a girl because the name ends with an A?
Well, I have bad luck with names that end in A.
You know what?
Like-
my last four girlfriends' names have started with A's, and I told myself that my next girlfriend's name would start with A, and my girlfriend's name starts with an A. So that shit is out the window. I had April, Amy, Ashley, and now Antoinette.
Wow.
And every one of them, I was like, I'm not dating a girl with another A.
Ain't that
Put it
so?
with a B.
There she is.
Well, that's the first letter. The last letter is different. Because the first is
It
impression.
just
The last
goes
is
on your specific experience. So why you can't end with an A?
I have bad luck with people end with an A.
I have bad luck with people that start with A.
Obviously
But
not.
the four times in, and that's just college.
2 kids later.
2 kids later.
You know, but
So that means that
they
means,
can't even say nothing.
that means
What
you
do
and
you
Malia
say?
ain't gonna get along then.
who?
You and Malia.
Who's Malia?
That's Scott's little girl.
I'm not dating his little girl.
Oh, so it's you're only
Oh,
limiting
on
this
dating.
Yeah,
to,
it's dating.
to people that
Yeah, dating.
We need clarification, Wolf.
That's
See,
your
I
dating.
spoke English. I said that.
It
We
wasn't
got a
about
whole-
speaking English. We didn't understand the context of what you were using.
I guess that's my problem. I really do. I swear I'm saying these things.
Well, that's because you know the background. And you know what all goes behind it. We're learning from what else you tell us. So I think sometimes you give us segments and you expect us to know the whole story.
Could be right.
That's ADD, isn't it?
ADHD to be exact.
Booyah.
Everything is moving so fast in your brain that you're just catching
Yeah,
little
stop.
pieces of it and
Stop, slow down, and
That sounds like
Yeah.
you need to be laid on top of. You need to be. That's all it comes down to.
That's a sexual or a pun for something.
That's sexual. You need to be laid on top of. Somebody needs to lay on top of you and do things that will relax your mind.
reverse
and
cowgirl.
perspire.
Because, as I tell everybody, and people laugh, sex is very, very, very therapeutic. It's very good for your body. It's very healthy. Not even, no puns, no jokes intended. It is very healthy for you. And Wolf, just from our conversation, I can tell that you need a trip to the doctor.
Why?
Sexually.
Is he a sexual doctor?
Nope. That was a pun.
If you can see the
How-
look
how-
I'm getting,
I can see the look you're giving. I'm just waiting.
How about this? The sexual doctor is literally a vagina.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Is this a real doctor or just like
I mean,
say?
it could be a real doctor. I mean,
So
it could be
it's the person you're
I'm
with,
glad
like
he's
when
here
they
to
say
explain
play
this.
doctor.
Yes.
Like when they say play doctor, you're not actually going to the
Oh,
doctor.
yeah, because of
I mean,
Yep.
I gotta just talk.
Yeah, we'll take a few minutes in between. I can cut all this because he's mumbling into this. We'll take a few-
Well,
we'll take a few
I
minutes
just
in
want to
between.
know what. You know what? I was probably just set up for being honest.
You were set up, but it was in a good way. We're trying to educate you. You need sexually to be fixed, to be healed. So that's why we equated the vagina to a doctor.
I think we should take him to the club.
No.
I don't know how he responds. let me give you some background. This show's about to be like 3 hours. we're at 30 minutes
Oh, Lord.
on the second show.
No, God.
On the after shows.
We ain't never gonna get to the sports show. We ain't never gonna get to the sports
We're gonna
show.
do it because I don't gotta work today.
I don't have to work
I don't
tonight,
have to
so
work tonight either. So you guys can.
I don't work when I work.
Let's not even go down that road.
Look at it.
I've already planned my call off days for the week.
For the week.
For the week.
Sorry,
man,
Sarah.
When you work with WeWork,
Yeah.
I told Sarah last night, I said, next Sunday,
Me, no looking for me.
don't look it for me. But yeah, man, I lost my train of thought. We were talking about you getting healed sexually.
Sexual.
There's nothing wrong with me.
There's nothing wrong with you. And then he brought up you going to the club. That's not gonna happen.
No.
We had a barbecue. 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
And, you know, there was some very ethnic things going on in here. And I just loved watching Wolf because he was really looking like he was watching like National Geographic.
Some interesting stuff going on.
You know, he's seen a few women drinking, getting drunk. He's seen a few women booty dancing. I start playing, for a lack of a better word, nigga music.
Yeah.
And they fell into it.
Yeah.
And he was just sitting there like,
I mean, when black girls get drunk,
right.
they do this.
And you know, I know, just like I know how to set him up, I know how to set them up. So we were having a good time.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
And you should have just seen Wolf's face the whole entire process. Like we were playing, we covered everything. We were playing spades, and he was like, "Are you guys really mad?" I'm like, "No."
No, he was mad.
No, he wasn't. That's how
He was
played.
mad.
Me and my cousin have been playing spades for at least 15 years, and I tell you, he's always like, that's his spades persona. It's like a poker face. He's the angry guy at the table.
What are you talking about? It started out nice.
Well, he takes it
all
serious.
laughing.
He takes it
Hey,
serious.
And then it got
It's
dead
serious.
silent.
I mean,
But I mean, that's how it always
that's how
happens.
spades games
That's how it
go.
always
That's how
happens.
spades
And
games
it's usually always me and him going at it. If you notice, we were doing a lot of shit talking because we have like a 10+ year rivalry in spades.
Gotcha.
And I'm still up. You know,
By the way,
he's been inching on me. That barbecue, he ended up winning. He ended up winning by the hair of his team. He won game 7. But yeah, overall, they hate me because usually I'm the person I can play with anybody and I can cover up for my partner's mistakes. I'm very mental when it comes to spades. I pay attention. I watch people play, so I know what to play. I go to the next level. I'm not just playing my cards.
Yeah,
I'm
you playing
your
off the
cards.
partner, yeah.
Right.
So my cousin hates that because usually nobody else at the table knows that but him.
Right.
So he can read me, but everybody else is just clueless. So when I do some little shit and set people up, he's like,
He knows already,
Your
yeah.
partner was trash.
my partner was horrible. I won.
No, his partner was trash.
His partner.
Your partner was eating Fritos.
My partner was trash as well.
Yes.
My partner's husband doesn't like playing with her. The last time we played spades, we couldn't finish a game because it was boyfriend and girlfriend versus boyfriend and girlfriend. And her husband got mad and was like, "I don't want to play with y'all." My partner was trash too, but I just wasn't letting it.
And she
I
talks a
think I have
better
some
game.
video of it on my iPod. I'll show you.
He showed up, yeah. I just wouldn't allow myself
That's really
to get
nice.
baited in like Danny did with his partner. Because Nikki was everywhere. She reneged about 3-4 times. And I let it ride because it was girls.
Yeah.
Now, I told her,
But still, no, I don't even let that happen because
you know, and
you should know how to
usually
play
don't.
spades
I usually
if you
don't.
gonna play the
but
game.
she was so drunk.
She was so drunk.
That's what
She
we
was
was
so
on the
drunk.
floor.
Yeah.
She was, literally on
She
the
was
floor.
so drunk, and you know what? I told her at the end of the game, I said, that's the only reason why you came back and won, because she reneged 3 times, and I let it ride. You know how many books? That's 9 books.
That's
That's 9 books.
That's
So those
a lot.
9, you wouldn't even been close. But the fact that I was being nice, you done crept back up on me, and you won the game. So I said, I deferred, you won, but it'll never happen again. It'll never fucking happen again. Because that goes on my permanent record, damn it. Made me look bad.
That's tough.
Why don't you just not count that game? It wasn't fair.
It doesn't matter. As a man, when you decide to play spades, it is what it is. There ain't no turning back.
See, I got a different persona when I play spades. I'm always a silent guy, you know. I'm just there, you know. I play my cards. I let my cards do the talking.
Right.
You know. That's what I like to do.
So yeah, needless to say, we gotta continue to give Wolf these ultra urban situations. I think we can probably get him in the club in maybe the next 6 months. But we have to get him.
We gotta go slow with it. I'm thinking we gotta go to like a light, cheap. I won't say cheap.
You gotta take him to
6 Flags?
Now you're talking.
Now you're talking. Get me a snow cone and I'm all ready.
What's wrong with a snow cone?
I bet not ever see you licking a snow cone. Ever.
Sounds like a.
Smack that out your
No,
hand.
that is a straightforward statement. I better not ever see you licking a snow cone. I'm like, this is good, Mr. Scott. No, hell no. Give me that fucking cone.
Remember the Cocolados used to do in the Bronx?
Yeah,
What's
sure.
wrong with them?
Sure.
They're good, but
I mean, in the context, you just walking down the street, you want to get, cocoa from the cocoa man. It's all good.
No, you don't walk and eat. You sit.
here we go with these rules.
So like when you go to New York and you go to Manhattan and you can buy a hot dog, where do you sit? You sit on the floor?
You just stand there and eat it.
You sit
Certain
together.
things you cannot walk and eat with.
So where are these?
Like
I need these
pizza.
rules. I need to listen to these rules because I got a
That's
feeling
just
that.
common
Well,
knowledge.
what if it's 35 degrees outside? You stand and
You wouldn't go outside and eat anyway. You'd be inside.
What if
Who
you're
eats
going from
outside
one place to
in
the other and you don't have time to stop? Which happens in New York a lot. You just exited the subway station and you don't have time to go stop and eat. You just gotta grab something and eat as you go.
There are some foods required. You eat it as you go, and there are some foods you
Some
eat
food.
staying still.
Please elaborate some foods.
You don't walk and eat an ice cream. It's ridiculous.
It's an ice cream cone. It's
It's
meant
ridiculous.
for
Yes,
travel.
No one does that.
No one does this.
Who is these
ever
people?
seen
and
one-
walk?
I would love to know these
They're in Long Island. That's what they
Who have you?
And were you in Men in Black? Are you an alien?
No.
Because the shit you say,
It's true.
it's the exact
Truth be
opposite in my
told.
mind. You said nobody does this
Nobody.
stuff, and I think
Not a
everybody
soul.
does this
See,
stuff.
don't say nobody. Say
Most
a lot.
people.
Most people. There you go.
Thank
Don't
you.
say
Most
nobody.
people do not eat ice cream
While
while walking.
Have you ever been to Stone Mountain Park?
I believe so. I saw the mountain.
So you haven't been in Stone Mountain Park. Have you?
Have you ever been to any amusement parks?
Disney
Yeah.
Adventure.
And you never seen people walking around
With snow cone? I mean, with an ice cream cone?
No.
Were you wearing
You stay
glasses?
still.
Yeah.
I actually was wearing glasses. I didn't have contacts at the time.
And I'm kind of.
Oh, so you do wear glasses legally?
Oh, I'm blind. Yes.
Do you have any contact right now?
Yes.
I can't even tell.
They're clear.
No, but you can see when people have contact. My brother wears contact.
Really?
And I can tell when he has.
Yeah, you can tell they have the little ring around.
Yeah, it's like a gloss that comes off your eye.
Vinny wears contact.
You got them here right now?
Yeah.
So I can never tell. I can never tell when people are coming.
Maybe my brother's got some cheap ass contacts.
Yeah, I got it right now.
Well, see, the thing is too, they irritate his eye.
Oh,
So
yeah.
his eyes always wander up, so I can tell he
It
has.
might be thick. Those thick ones that kind of have that bluish.
I mean, I don't know. I haven't had them too long. So they help me see.
No, you do not walk.
Why can't you
Eat
walk?
an ice cream.
Why can't you walk with an ice cream cone? What's the point of an ice cream cone?
You eat it. You sit still.
What's
and
the
eat
point of having an ice cream cone?
Why do you have to sit still? What's the significance?
it. Because it'll melt as you walk.
It'll melt as you
It'll
sit
melt
down.
you sit still.
Yeah, but
Either way, it's gonna melt.
Track that stuff.
It's not
as
making
you go.
sense, Scott. Go ahead.
How you track? How are you track?
Do you walk and eat like a bowl of pasta or something like
How do you eat
No,
a
it's
bowl
a
of pasta?
that? No, there is no difference.
There is a difference.
There are
You don't
food
need a
you stay
utensil.
still to
You don't
eat.
need a utensil to eat ice cream. You need a utensil to eat pasta.
All right, garlic bread. You walk and eat garlic bread.
Yes, I can walk and eat garlic
You
bread.
can do it. I mean, you might get crumbs in the carpet, but you can do it.
That's exactly why you do not.
You don't
do
get
it.
crumbs from ice cream.
You get drops.
If you're eating it properly, you won't get anything. It'll be all in your mouth.
I don't
Why
know.
take
No
the
idea.
risk?
Right. I don't either. And if
all right,
I do,
all
that's just getting caught in the
What about,
matrix.
all right, you at a party and you get a slice of pizza, you know? You get a slice of pizza at
You
a
can
party.
eat pizza walking.
You can eat pizza walking, but you can't eat ice cream walking.
Absolutely not.
It's the same.
Give
Most
us,
people
give us
know
something else that you can't eat while walking.
that. Okay.
Besides pasta.
See, now I'm
Something
on
that's
the
in a bowl.
spot.
See, you gonna say stuff like steak. I can understand steak and mac
Yes.
and cheese.
Things that you need,
That's
not
true.
anything that you need a utensil for.
Yes, because that's where ice cream cone comes in. You say you can get what?
You stay still.
That's my son.
Oh, okay.
That's done.
We almost done with this. We'll take a break before we do the sports show. He just needs to eat. I know, I hear you. Truth be told, baby, we got kids out here. I edited it to make it sound like it's nobody in the room, but trust me. Yeah. But you'll never hear a screaming baby, ever.
Never.